Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing first impressions of Arteza, however you want to pronounce it, acrylic paints. Now originally when I was searching through my local craft store, I was looking for something to try out. Looking back through some of my old acrylic pours, I found that using a bit more of expensive medium does provide a better outcome. Not to say that my method and my choosing mediums at the moment are rubbish. I just wanted to change, and I wanted to maybe just improve it or just change some sorts of the mediums, either like the pouring medium or the acrylic paints that I use, just to be able to mix it up, to be able to provide the best acrylic pours to my budget. Because believe it or not, I don't like to be on budget products all the time. If they work exactly as well as the expensive products, that's absolutely fine, but I constantly am trying to improve it, whether it be through, like I said, improving the pouring medium or the paints. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Now originally when I bought this, I did think it was a set of fluid acrylic pours paints, so a set where you didn't have to mix it with your pouring medium, but then when I received it I went, oh, it's actually just acrylic paint. However, the paints do look fabulous. I did buy this set because well, for one, it was on offer. So the first thing that it comes across, it is £15 when I bought it on Amazon. I did have a look in store to see if it was in like my local Hobbycraft or the Works in the UK, but I couldn't find anything close to it. It might have just been that one store though, because I live near a small town that does have a Hobbycraft and a Works shop, but it just doesn't seem to stock as much as variety as it does on the website. But anyway, we're just going to be doing a first impressions of the acrylic paints, using them for fluid acrylic pours. First, this is the box. It's a bit battered, but I suppose that's why we have it in a box, so it stays the same. It just has a lovely smooth box. I mean, the packaging is one of the staples for me. I feel like if the packaging is exciting, it's going to make you excited to use these. So on the back it comes with 10 pieces, and it shows you the variety of pieces and also the numbers. Well, they're numbered, so which kind of makes sense, because if you choose a colour and you like this colour so much because it's very good for using in acrylic pours or for just for painting, you could be using this set for painting and you want to use it again, you just need to find it on the Arteza website. Also gives you loads of information. It just says about suitable for drawing, cardboard, wood, metal, etc, etc, and the usual. Shade may differ, all that lovely bits and pieces. So, without further ado, there is a larger variety of sets. So this may only be a set of 10, but actually I saw online there was a set of like 20 to 30 pieces that actually were for acrylic pours. But for now I thought I'd go for the more cheaper version, because even though £15 on a set of 10 paints seemed like a lot, I spent 30 quid on 6. Yes, they are large. Yes, I did spend £30 on 5 lots of 5 litre paints. However, if it's just the primary colours that you use more often, you can afford to spend that amount of money. But when you want the colours in between, which I have found with my TTS acrylic paints, the quality kind of dips. I feel like the pigment just doesn't seem to want to work together, so it's a very good way of mixing up your colour palette without affecting the quality of it. So here we go, these are the little sets. Oh, that lid's a bit loose. Just get them all out of the box. They seem to have survived the journey from the warehouse. So on first approach, I'm hoping that the packaging represents the colours inside, so the pot is actually see-through and this is the actual colour that you get in it. How it's going to turn out is going to be very interesting, because something that I find with acrylic pouring, the colour at the very start may be beautiful, but as it spreads across the canvas, it can become very muddied because it's not as pigmented as it says on the box. I find that my blue and red from TTS does tend to do that, so I tend to either put it in, well, I tend to put it in last, but it also means it does take over the canvas. So as you can see, there's a very variety of colours which are very vibrant and the quality of it looks good. And the thing is about this set is that it actually says that it's a premium set, so I'm hoping that the quality of the paints are actually going to be there, because it'd be quite disappointing because actually this set was worth about £23 and I got a discount to make it 15 quid, which was great. But if they don't work, then what's the point? Like, I'm going to be straightforward. What is the point of buying a set that says it's premium when it doesn't work? So we're going to be brutal like that. As you can see, these are only about 2 ounces, so they're quite small. However, when comparing it to the other cheaper brands on the website and in both the stores that I went to visit, so these work out about £1.50 each, whereas the ones in store that I went to go see actually work out about the same price. So I end up buying some, but that's for a whole another video, because I actually want to compare the two, because if this is worth the quality, then I'll be buying these again, maybe when it's on offer, not at full price. Whereas the other ones, if they're £1.50 already each and it works out about the same price, why would I not want to go away and buy them? But so far so good. They look really professional. I actually can't wait to use them and to see, because it's not just like this one, it's not just green, it's a weird metallic green, and it's just so lovely that I just want to kind of get myself stuck into it. Oh, okay, so that's something to note. Each individual one, I believe, has a seal, which is good, because we don't want them to be leaking, because these are expensive. Because they are quite small and I feel like the quality is going to be there, I'm still going to sit with my ratio of 30% PVA glue, which is from Poundland, as my pouring medium, and 70%, well, 65% paint, as well as the 5% water, or a little bit of splash of water, depending on. But obviously with different colours comes different ratios. I find that my black from TTS, you have to put in more water than PVA glue, whereas my red from TTS, you just have to put PVA glue in. You don't need to add any water because it's just so fluid already. And I think it's just because of the size of the pigments, because of the colours. I'm not sure. There's a scientific explanation behind it, but I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, so I'm going to go away and then start mixing these colours up. We'll be using every single one, but I'll probably do it over a couple of canvases. Okay, so the mixture's on. There we have it. And here we go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you straight away, the mixture is actually quite hard to be able to get to the right consistency. I actually have to put about 20% water in to the mixture. I still have quite a bit left, and also I realised that even though these are very small bottles and you do get quite a lot in them, I've decided to combine all the colours together, because I feel like that's a more natural approach to see which ones you can interact with, and I'm hoping that because you are interacting with them all, they won't muddy up, because in the end this is why I bought them for. I want to be able to use them across the full range. If I want to put every single colour in, then I want to put every single colour in, but if not, we'll see. But the vibrancy of these colours are amazing. They're really, really powerful. I think that's why they were so thick to use. So we're just going to, whilst I'm waiting for that to settle down, I'm going to create a dirty pour with all the other colours left over. Right, okay. Here we go. There's quite a lot of paint in this one as well, but I'd rather have too much paint than not enough. Ooh, I didn't put silicone in this either. Some of these marks I'm getting already are stunning. It's funny how all the greens have popped up, because I've actually got a Barbie pink. Fabulous. I am in love with this. So obviously you can see which colours have popped up the most. That's completely fine. You know, it is always a big risk when you have vibrant colours mixed in with dark colours that the dark colours are going to just overtake everything. However, you can see little cells popping up, so I'm hoping something might pop through. And obviously I can redo this if the final design doesn't look as good as, well, to this pour that I've done. It's very aurous and I want to say tribal, this, because it's got all of these geometric happenings, if that's even a word, and you've also got some of these layers happening as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn this around very quickly because it's going to slide off that way, whereas I don't really want it to slide anywhere. It is a little bit of a shame that we didn't get to see all the colours. However, the colours that have come up are stunning. So we're just going to let this one dry and then I'll come back to it and do probably another air bubbles. Can you see that? Some little cells popping up, and hopefully some of that hot pink will come through. But for what I've got, I absolutely love it. And like I said, if it dries weirdly, I can always go back over it, and it's nice to know that I've had that experience with the paint, because it is quite thick consistency. It just means I need to make sure that I'm adding enough water in. But in the meantime, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. In my description box there are links to all my social medias and also my eBay selling account, which is where you'll find all my artworks that I feature on my channel, plus a couple of extras as well. There's also a PayPal's donation page if you'd like to make a donation. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you can't do any of that, please just like and subscribe to my channel, because it really does help me out in the long run for being financially secure. But I shall see you guys later. Bye!